An old rivalry was renewed in the 1977 FA Cup semi-final as Leeds took on Manchester United. The Red Devils had bounced back following their relegation from the top flight in 1974 and were aiming to end their 9-year wait for a major trophy. Leeds, meanwhile, were hoping their cup run would continue to add gloss to what had otherwise been a disappointing campaign. Jimmy Armfield put out a strong and experienced side. Paul Reaney had played in 3 FA Cup finals for Leeds, and club legend Peter Lorimer was named on the bench. The danger man, though, was undoubtedly Alan Clark, who was past fit to play but wasn't 100%. For Manchester United, there were no injury worries at all for Tommy Docherty. A full-strength side and virtually the same lineup that had taken the Red Devils to the final the previous season. There was one important addition, though, in striker Jimmy Greenhoff, who'd given United added balance and penetration since joining from Stoke City. He was a man Leeds would have to silence. Your commentator, Brian Moore.
So Manchester United kick off in red shirts and white shorts, attacking the goal to our left. Leeds in their all-yellow strip, and Wembley awaits the winner. The manager of Leeds United, Jimmy Armfield, saying before the game, Wembley now is a carrot dangling before us. All we've got to do is eat it. Well, to eat it, they've also got to devour a Manchester United side that'll come hard at them with some attacking football, and with the knowledge that they came here a year ago and beat Derby County in a semi-final then, before losing at Wembley to Southampton. Pearson. Very difficult indeed for players to judge the ball in this gusty wind. Koppel. And the two Greys are after him. Frankie and Eddie. And a throw to Manchester United. Black clouds over the hills above Sheffield, and judging by the flags, the wind is bringing them this way. Koppel, and a corner. First one of the game. So Hill with this corner, as Leeds organise themselves in their penalty area. On the wind, a back header by Houston, and Jimmy Greenhoff. The break they wanted, with 8 minutes gone. There's the corner from Gordon Hill. Houston's beautiful back header. A missed kick there, and the number 8, Jimmy Greenhoff. 1-0 to Manchester United, 8 minutes gone. The long kick from Madeley, the wind there, Frankie Gray right in there, Clark right in there. Goal kick. The long free kick there from Madeley. Joe Jordan winning a good ball in the air, and Clark over the top. A throw to Man United. Greenhoff. Hill planted high and hopefully forward. Oh, that time Pearson won it in the air, and it might come now for Koppel. That's the second one, a brilliant goal for Manchester United. Stevie Koppel. What a start. 15 minutes of a semi-final. When you're all knotted up with nerves, there's nothing better than 2 goals in the first 15 minutes to make you forget them. Pearson winning that well in the air from McQueen, and as it comes through here to Koppel, that's 2-0. Well, it might go a long way towards killing the cup tie as well. It's going to take an awful lot for Leeds to pull this back now. Well, they're the silent men from Yorkshire. Their side 2 down. Pearson's header. McQueen, Frank Gray, Curry, Clark, Eddie Gray. Played on for Alan Clark. Now this is a chance for Leeds. Oh, and Clark, of all people, missed it. He usually has those for breakfast and really needed that so very badly. Straight through, under pressure from Brian Greenough, and Stepney coming out a whisker wide. Well, two United defenders went for that, and here's Eddie Gray. Getting in a bit of a tangle there, and Gray with a little chip. Can Jordan get in there for that one? He can't, but can Curry? No. Well, that all stemmed from a fault by Jimmy Nicholl on the far side, and Curry, in the end, very nearly made him pay for it. Just look at the muddle here, and it's Nicholl who loses it to Eddie Gray. Delightful chip by Gray. Jordan menacing at the far post. It comes out, and Curry has to hit it from an angle that proves impossible. The rain coming down really heavily now into the faces of Manchester United, but they really haven't a care in the world. Pearson, Koppel, flicked on again, this time for Macari. McQueen right there, and somehow Macari got it back well. Hill. Oh, and Stewart had to get down. The virtue of never feeling that the ball is out of play until it finally crosses the line. And that was a beautiful example there of Macari. That looked odds on going over the line, but he hooks it back, and Leeds are vulnerable until Stewart saves from Hill. Curry with the throw. Clark. A touch for Eddie Gray. To the right foot, and Buchan. Well, I think his heart was a flutter there, that easily. A slight mistiming, and that would have gone into the back of the net. But the man at the heart of the United defence knew just what he was doing. Well, the anxiety can be seen there as Frankie Gray takes this corner for Leeds. Stepney just getting a fist to it, in spite of Gordon McQueen right in front of him. And that's another corner. Well, there'll just about be time to take it and not much more. Curry curling it in again. The back header by Clark. McQueen right in there. And Cherry right in there. Oh, and it was put behind by McQueen. And that was a golden chance again for Leeds United on the stroke of half-time. The corner, and just watch the back flick here by Alan Clark. The chance falls for Trevor Cherry here. And when that's charged down by Buchan, it falls to McQueen. But it's past the United post. So it stays at 2-0 to United. Here's Gordon Hill. Pearson. Which suggests that although United have done a tremendous job and the lead is deserved, that if Leeds can just snatch something and get that tremendous psychological uplift, this semi-final is anything but over. As the whistle goes for half-time, the cheers from the Manchester United fans. You saw Steve Koppel a moment there who scored the second goal for United. There's Jimmy Greenough who got the first. Two of the goals that came in the first 16 minutes of the game. But still, uppermost in a lot of Leeds fans' mind will be that miss by Alan Clark when he was right through just after it, that could in fact yet be the most important moment of this FA Cup semi-final at Hillsborough. A half-time score then at Hillsborough. Leeds United 0, Manchester United 2. We'll be right back for that second half. Welcome back then to Hillsborough, where it's windy and wildly exciting, and Manchester United 2-0 up. And Man United now with the wind at their back. A side that have twice beaten Leeds United in the league this season. And with Tommy Docherty, the Manchester United manager, having a birthday tomorrow, it's a good weekend for them to celebrate. Certainly the virtues that they've shown in the first half, one of hustling and chasing and running and never allowing Leeds United to get fully into their stride, have paid off. They've really worked for their lead, but here are Leeds with a corner, and Pearson right back there to get it away. McQueen, high and hopeful and way off the target. Jimmy Greenoff, beautiful ball played for Sammy McElroy. Pearson's waiting in the middle, he tried to turn it back for Koppel, and Cherry had done a beautiful shadowing job on Koppel. They just cannot get it away. United coming at them again. McElroy once more. Now Hill. There's the cross coming in. Reaney away for Leeds. Quarter of an hour, second half gone. And no break in the onslaught yet for Leeds United. McElroy turning it back to Jimmy Greenoff. Houston blasting it, deflected, and it finally came through to Stewart. Could so easily have been number 3. Played back nicely there by Jimmy Greenoff. The blast by Stuart Houston, the deflection. And in the end, Koppel couldn't quite get a touch. Alan Clark for Leeds. Played into the path of Cherry. Interesting, 2 against 2. Jordan is the other one, and here he is. Now, if he can get past Nicol, just look how... Oh, penalty! Penalty! Nicol has brought down Jordan, and Leeds now have a chance. This is the incident. Jordan getting past Jimmy Nicol, and that's what brought about the penalty, bringing him down. And now Alan Clark, who scored from the penalty spot last Saturday against Ipswich, now has one of the most important kicks of his career. I remember a World Cup penalty he scored for England in Mexico and against Poland at Wembley. A cool head, a sure shot, and sure Leeds need it now, and they've got it 2-1. Alan Clark has brought this game really back to life. Stepney, a left hand, despairingly touching it, but he couldn't stop it going into the net. And from a moment or 2 ago, with Manchester United pressing them back, Leeds look to be out for the count, but now they've got it all back. 1-2 down, and with a chance now to really make Manchester United and their huge army of fans worry in the 22 minutes that remain. That's the incident, and the free kick already taken. Nicol. Hill ducking in low. McQueen. Man United bringing everybody back, and Curry is onside, but Stepney there a fraction before him, but they still haven't got it away, and the ball not out of play. Curry for Leeds. And it's going to be a throw to Manchester United. Leeds, 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 Leeds. And not so much noise now coming from Manchester United. And how Manchester United it is, must be grateful for that marvellous start. Hill, Greenoff, and Reaney. Oh, he missed his chance. Hill, and Stewart was down. Hill didn't really clobber that in the way that he wanted to, unlike Paul Reaney to make a mistake like this. A nice 1-2 play between Hill and Jimmy Greenoff. Reaney completely misses it, and Stewart saves him. Hill versus Reaney. McElroy And Stewart bounced very awkwardly in front of him, and there were 3 Manchester United players within 2 yards of him, and he fumbled it for just a moment. This is a shot by McIlroy. Just look at that bounce just in front of him, and look at those United players waiting for the slightest mistake. Houston being told by Stepney to get it away. Clark was a little too close for comfort, but he's only got it away as far as Tony Curry. Now can Curry engineer something here? He can! A great shot just over. Well, these little chances are coming Leeds' way, and it's not over by any means yet. This powerful man with a powerful shot, and the midfield trickery to go with it. Getting a yard, but finding it also a yard too high. Bringing on their substitute, Peter Lorimer, the man with an even more powerful shot, of course. And Frank Gray coming off. Foul. Giving a free kick to Leeds United. And here's Hampton. Oh, there's space ahead of him. McQueen, Hill. Interesting ball because Pearson can get to it. Closing in on McQueen. Leeds getting men back. There's Pearson with a shot. Oh, and he had to fist that away. No penalty. Pearson back for Koppel. Whistle gone, free kick to Leeds. Tremendous shot there by Pearson. And the goalkeeper making himself big as David Stewart did there. Just to punch that away, get it away anywhere, give himself some breathing space. And a nudge in the back on Hill, not given as a penalty. And the whistle went for that push there. Free kick to Leeds. McIlroy with the throw. He's taking a lot of time, and Tom Reynolds won't allow that. In fact, he's blown the whistle. He's going across to have a word with McIlroy, and he's going to give McIlroy the yellow card for time wasting. When he can find his pencil. Sammy McIlroy looks very displeased about it, but in the last minutes of a tense semi-final like this, when you're hanging on to a 2-1 lead, it's right that the referee ensures that the game is allowed to go very quickly from those dead ball situations. McIlroy again with a throw, and he took it a lot quicker that time, you'll notice. Here's Jimmy Greenoff. Back to McIlroy again. Well, is this the moment? No, it's not. Stewart's there. And a quick throw is going to release Peter Hampton. Here's the slow motion of it. Straight to Stewart. And those victory chants are beginning to build amongst the mass of Manchester United fans now. The red and white scarves are being twirled. The banners are being waved, and the Leeds fans are getting ready to accept defeat. It's a throw to Leeds. We're into injury time, and any time that Tom Reynolds has had it on for time wasting, a throw for Leeds. And maybe the chance to fling one last desperate attack at Manchester United. Here's Lorimer. Play on, says the referee. Here's McQueen, who's come up. And United have brought them all back, determined to concede nothing. A check with both linesmen. And United, as they built that ball into the stand, Steve Koppel, are a matter of seconds away from the final. Those 2 goals in that opening 16 minutes have done it for them. hard though Leeds have come at them in this second half. But here's Eddie Gray. Come at them in this second half. But here's Eddie Gray. It's a throw from Brian Greenough. So Leeds with a throw. Curry with a long throw. Clark trying to get the header in. It'll come for Cherry, who's hit it too high and falls to the ground in the agony of that moment that might have saved everything for Leeds. The long throw, and there it comes out for Cherry. In the agony of that moment that might have saved everything for Leeds. The long throw, and there it comes out for Cherry. Slips and it goes over the top. Referee's done well, and really he's just really got one more job to do, and that's to blow the final whistle. But here's Coppell now for Manchester United. They'll want to keep the ball at that end of the field. A throw to Leeds. Cherry with it. To Lorimer. Time added on for injuries, and time wasting now amounts to 2 minutes. Lorimer takes it up again for Leeds. The long ball if Gray can get to it. But it's getting away from him. And that could well be the last chance, and it is! Manchester United are through to Wembley for the second successive year. Their players embrace each other as you look at the delighted Manchester United fans. Scenes of joy from the men in red, who worked and worked and worked to build that winning lead in the first half, and saw it whittled away by the penalty in the second and had one or two moments that scared them. But look at those scenes of joy from United, who badly want to repair the damage to their pride and make it up to their fans for that defeat in the final last year. Now they've got that chance, with the goals coming from Jimmy Greenough and Steve Coppell in the first 16 minutes, and Alan Clark from the penalty spot for Leeds in the second half. As they go off the field, Leeds 1, Manchester United 2. That is the score in this semi-final at Hillsborough.
The quarter-finals of the 1978 FA Cup saw third division